Hey guys, it's SRC Reptiles, and today I'm going to be showing you or introducing you to my new pet. So first I'll run over with you the cage and whatnot, and then I can see if I'll spot the little guy, which I think I do see him. So in here we have, for substrate for now because it is a baby, we've got paper towels, we've got a cork piece right here, it's just a cork flat, it's not an actual log. Underneath here we have a Actually, I don't have one even close by, but it's a little ceramic tree stump that is a hide that's down there. We have this, like, calla lily or whatever fake plant this is in the back here, and it's pretty large. This little pom-pom foliage plant here, the food and water, and then we have just a little random soap dish that you can use for the shower for it to perch in, and then we've got a few plants over here on the side, and then, of course, the coconut. And right now the tank is sitting at 84 degrees in the middle at 72% humidity. So for heat lamps, we've got just a regular old Flukers. Wait, no, this one was Zoomed. That one back there is Flukers. I believe it is Zoomed. Yes, okay. This one's Zoomed, that one's a Flukers clamp lamp. That one's made for UVB bulbs. So in there is a 13-watt UVB/UVA fluorescent bulb, which is a mouthful. So I will show you real quick. This here, let me get my little thingy out. This here is what I have in the tank, Zilla brand. This here gives you a description. Earlier the baby was sitting at about 10 inches away from the lamp itself, so that'll give you a kind of a general idea. The coconut is a little bit closer, as you can see, than that little log down there. I would like to, in the future, have something over in this corner because that's pretty empty, but for now I'm leaving it as is because the baby needs to adjust to its new environment before I go digging around in there and scaring the crap out of it. So, for the heat lamp, we have a 60-watt daylight blue bulb. And I looked up, of course, with all this stuff before I got it, or before I used it, because some of the stuff I already had on hand, to make sure that it was safe for this baby and that it was acceptable for use. So right now this is sitting at 95 degrees over here. So the mesh itself I measured with my little thermometer dealy here. You just point it at something and it tells you the temperature of it. So for example, over in this corner, towards that direction, it's 77, 76. But that's just the ambient air temperature. So anyway, it's got a little deal over here that tells you. Now with Pangea, they're not completely accurate with the temperature, but with the humidity it is. So I want to get a Zoomed dual thermometer and hygrometer, but for now I'm using this one because I... Oh wait, I do have one on hand. I need to dig it up somewhere. I know where it's at, actually. So after this, I'll probably swap it out for that one. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So they like 90 to 95 degrees basking temperatures. So that's why I've also got a heat lamp. At first I wasn't planning on getting one because I had read that that type of bulb in the UVB area produced heat, but it just was not enough for it to reach that temperature that I needed. So we've got that there. So anyway, I will see if I can spot the baby. I think it actually moved. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it is really hiding. So I will put a picture in of what it looks like. But this is a day gecko. So right here I'll show you his information that came with him. So he is, if I am saying this correctly, and pardon me if I'm not, a Phelsuma grandis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I am so sorry if I am not. But it says here crimson blue bloodline, captive bred baby. When I was there, the people that I bought him from, it's a husband and wife and their son. And the son looked like he was probably like 15, and the parents were a little bit older. But, obviously. But the parents are both, they breed tarantulas mainly, and they also have like millipedes and stuff like that. They were over on that, like an opposite side of the table, talking to people. So the son really didn't tell me much aside from the fact that it is his parents that breed these. But I reached out to them and asked them for a hatch date and lineage if they happen to have it handy. So I'm really hoping I can get at least the hatch date because it would be nice to know exactly how old this little guy is, and he's fully hiding over here now. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed getting to see the new setup for the baby, and I will say that when I first got the baby, I did hand feed it, and then I put it into the tank, but I am happy to say that I think that it has discovered where its food is, because I see a couple little lick marks in there. So I got the baby at around, it's 10, almost 10:10 in the evening, and it was about 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I got home. So it was probably 1 something when I bought the baby itself. So I've had it home for a little bit, so I am glad that it discovered where its food and its water dish are currently kept. So that's nice, at least, that it at least figured it out and was, you know, hungry enough, even after I hand-fed it, to eat some more food. So anyway, guys, hopefully I will get to make a video in the near future showing the baby a little bit better. But for now, of course, I do want to let it settle in for a good week or so with minimum handling. After that, I will try to handle it once or twice a week just to make sure that I can somewhat tame it. Day geckos are notorious for being very jumpy. They don't really like being handled. They get stressed out easy about that. So it's kind of like chameleons. They really don't like to be handled that much. They're more just a watch type animal. But I do want to handle it somewhat so that it's not so jumpy and scared every time I have to like get in there to clean its tank or something like that. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and go ahead and end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to support the channel. Always encourages me to make more videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good rest of your night.